and welcome to our podcast. So now I'm going to talk about environmental awareness and health and body image. So environmental awareness is to know that our actions affect nature, our planet, the ecosystems. So right now we're facing a lot of problems due to our actions like pollution, climate change, deforestation, and a lot of waste of humans. But awareness isn't just about knowing that we're doing damage. It's about trying to make up to it. We can start walking instead of using the car. We can start saving up water, electricity. We can plant trees, recycling, using less plastic, and basically just caring about our planet. So now I'm going to talk about health and body image. Health isn't just about how we look, it's about our physical, mental, and emotional health. Basically, body image is how we perceive our bodies, ourselves. But sadly, social media has deformed how the standards of beauty looks. Like now we can see a model or a public face on Instagram, any social media, and we compare ourselves to them. And most of the time, those standards aren't like possibly human, mostly Photoshop, edited. But yeah, those kind of things affects how we see ourselves.
So, another subject in these topics about nutrition is the mindset and tools and the core nutrition. But at start, what exactly are these mindset and tools? Well, basically, the mindset is focuses on make um, a, a healthier habits and positive attitude through nutrition. It made by is setting goals to short or long time and planning the meals, for example, for little examples. And the tools are basically tools that you can use to make healthier nutrition every day. And the core nutrition is basically the teach of the foundation of nutrition of why there's some nutrients are really important for us. For example, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the fats, the vitamins, the minerals, along etc. And how they help us to make our body functions stay good or can be properly. And basically, that are the mindset and the tools.
Now, what is a healthy eating plate, you may ask? And it's quite simple to say the least. We often think we need to be eating everything in every meal. And while this is true, maybe the quantities that we have to eat in every meal are different. Not depending on the meal, but depending on the protein or the component that our food has. For example, there's a different portion for protein than for cereals or veggies that you need to have in your plate. This is what makes a healthy eating plate healthy. You cannot be eating a lot of everything or the incorrect proportions of whatever you're eating, because then it won't be balanced, meaning that it won't be healthy or that it won't be as good for your body as it could be. You're not eating at your full potential.
Hi, so today I'm gonna be covering the food pyramid and nutritious terms part. Well, first of all, the food pyramid was first created in Sweden in 1974. Its main purpose was to provide people at a time with with food with a lower price while being nutritious. At the very bottom of the pyramid, we got carbohydrates, which are bread, rice, pasta, and many others, as you can imagine. Well, these kind of products help us gain energy almost instantly and are very helpful in our daily life. Moving on, we got proteins, which are meat, fish, and chicken. Well, these foods help us build muscle in our bodies. On the other hand, we got fats. Fats are avocado oil, grease. In general, as you can imagine, it is very easy to understand. And at the top of the pyramid, we got sugars. Well, I don't need to explain this because we all know what sugar is. Well, and a very important rule about this pyramid, it is from the bottom to the top. Well, the bottom is what you should eat more constantly, and the top, it is what you shouldn't eat so frequently, but with more regulation. And that's all for my part from this podcast.
And what have we learned along this nutrition and wellness course or class, you could say? Well, matter of fact is that even though that it's a health-related class, we could learn that there is actually a meaning behind eating. There is a meaning behind our actions. There is a meaning behind exercise. That everything that we do in regard to our health has something to do with why we do it. The why. That's what we have learned throughout this course. We have also learned how to keep our body healthy, how to keep our body at its best with exercise, with food, with how to manage it mentally, because it does have a mental repercussion. And along this course, I think we have learned how to manage that, how to balance everything out, to have a better health, and to be able to do everything that our body can do for us, always doing it in a healthy way.